I'm talking today to Sean Darcy from Opera Software. Sean, what's your job at Opera Software?
I primarily work with network operators to help them launch and campaign around Opera Mini.
Okay. This morning we heard at your breakfast briefing at AfricaCom the enormous growth that has occurred in terms of the Opera browser, particularly on the mobile phone. Just run me through some of the key metrics of that growth. Give me some idea of what has happened in the last year between June and July of this year.
Well, just generally speaking, right around the world we've seen what I would characterize as hypergrowth. Places like Southeast Asia are growing 300% year on year. Even in Africa, 200%. Other places are around 100%. So generally speaking, there's not a place around the world that we're not really growing triple digits.
But given we're interested in Africa, run me through a couple of the countries where there's been exceptional growth. You were talking in particular about Nigeria and having hypergrowth in Nigeria.
Yeah. Nigeria, I don't know the exact number, but I believe it was 235% year-on-year growth.
Right.
So that's very, very high. And some of the other really interesting metrics are Kenya, for example, where they have the page views. So that's the amount of actual clicks people go to the various pages. That has now hit up to, I believe, 800 page views per user. So that's exceptional. That's an awful lot of.
And what do you think those page views are coming from?
I think as we talked about earlier, the executive breakfast, social networking has become it's almost growing step in step with Opera Mini. So it's a prime use case for people. So when they're accessing the web on a mobile device, they go to Facebook or the Grid or some of these other local social networks, and they tend to spend a lot of time and click on a lot of pages. So if they have a lot of friends, and they have to keep up on a lot of different people.
And Alistair Hill from On Device Research, who'd done some research for you, which you were presenting, was making the case that there is a link between satisfaction with browser and the strength of offer and the referrals made by people. Articulate that case for the people who are going to see this video clip.
Okay. Well, I think one of the benefits of Opera Mini is that it's a very fast browser, and it's actually what can reduce your data costs. So between those two key components, you really have a great experience overall. So it makes it very easy for people to both recommend it to their friends and families, for them to actually try it, and also to feel better about the relationship they have both with the operator and the actual handset that they're using.
Yeah.
So the overall experience just lends itself to a happier customer, basically. Yeah.
Okay. Finally, you were talking about a product that enables users of, let's call it an ordinary phone, in other words, not a highly functional or a smartphone, to have the experience of the type that you would get on a smartphone. Just give me the name of that product and describe.
Again, is Opera Mini. So that's basically client server. So what we do there is we render most of the web pages on a server and send a very lightweight image to the phone.
Yeah. So a reduced version in effect.
Quality-wise, it's still navigable and it still looks great. But of course, it's a lot faster because there's a lot less to load.
Yeah.
It'll work on a lot more handsets because, of course, it doesn't require as much resource from the phone.
Does it require Java then?
It does require Java.
Okay, so it enables anything that has Java on the phone. So it expands the possible amount of users, but not to the very utter limits, as it were.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So Java and Brew, as a matter of fact. So,
okay.
But I think what's also, what we showed today was people are doing a similar kind of consumer behavior as they would on a smartphone, because if they're using a feature phone, you're often limited by the native browser, which the experience is not that great. So you tend to not do all the things you could on a phone, on a feature phone. So with Opera Mini, basically what we've shown essentially is people are doing a lot more things that require two-way communication. So social networking, email, downloading, buying content. So all of these things are now possible on a feature phone that weren't previously possible, essentially.
And from the rest of the world, in particularly developing countries. What do you think are the kinds of things that will come onto the horizon for Africa that have already happened in other developing markets?
Okay. I think, apps are now become, smartphones will have apps, and I think apps are now sort of coming into the marketplace as well. We work with a partner called Vodacom here in South Africa, and we've actually launched a specific version of Opera Mini that has apps. So you're able to actually get the experience of both the full web, going to websites, and download specific apps. So for example, Facebook, I want an app that's, specific for that use case, then now you can do that as well.
And it serves you up immediately without having to type things in and all of that.
Correct, yes.
Sean Darcy, thank you very much for your time.
You're very welcome.
Thank you for talking.